Hey guys, Albe here. This time around it's time to make our spoke wheel tubeless with Game Motor OutEx kit. So let's get into it. First thing to do is to clean thoroughly the rim itself. So I'm gonna spare you the part where I'm scrubbing the rim. The rim is being cleaned. I used all sorts of detergents on it. I used brake cleaner on it, so it is as clean as it comes. So the next step is to install the nipple covers. So one by one, let's start doing it. The nipple covers are going in, and it's a very tedious job, so let's get on it. Now that the nipple covers are on, let's go with the double tape. When you install the double tape, you need to start between the first and the second nipple, nearby the valve. The most important part is the edges, obviously. It's not as easy as they make it look in the instructions. Let's put it this way, it's a mess. Guess I gotta put it in first and then squish it, because otherwise it's not going to work. It goes off track and it's difficult to set straight. Now that it's in, I'm going to squish it in properly. Okay, at this point it's time to cut a hole through the valve hole. This material is very gummy, it's kind of difficult to cut. Just as before, the edge of the protective film needs to be between the first and the second nipple, but on the other side. Let's apply the protective film. Even if it seems impossible, this is even more tedious than the previous step. Once you get to the edge, you make sure not to overlap it, and you just cut it off. This step was as much fun as getting hit in the testes by a soccer player. Not very much, not much fun at all. At this point it's time to cut a strip of the double tape over here and put it over the joint over there. Okay, at this point we're going to cut the same length from the protective tape, and we're going to put it on top of it. At this point the instruction called to take a blunt instrument and go over and try to work out all the air bubbles around. So I'm going to do just that. Okay, at this point let's put the valve through the hole, valve through, and we put the washer and then the two little nuts. The only difference between the rear and the front tire is that the front tire has a smaller diameter. Therefore, as you're applying the tape, you kind of have to bow it down. And the valve per se has double the rubber gasket. And that's about it. Other than that, the procedure it's identical. So we're pretty much done. The next step is to put the tire on, fill it up to 36 psi, that's the pressure that they give it, and let it be for about 3 hours and then check for leaks. So I'll spare you all this time watching. I'll catch you up in a minute with the finished product. So both wheels are complete. Now it's just a matter of waiting and see if they actually hold the air. Now it's been about hour and a half to 2 hours since I've completed the job, and they seem to be maintaining pressure. So finger crossed, I'll give you guys an update, but so far those tires are being mounted tubeless as they're supposed to be. So as I said, I'll give you an update later on. In the meantime, if you guys have time, go check out my website www.albezadv.com. If you like this video, like. If you love this video, subscribe. Dirt on, and I'll see you next time.